Hello and welcome to our trailer review for a trailer that many people don't know about.
Many people don't know about this trailer.
Like-
Actually, the world knows about this trailer.
Unless you're living under a rock,
What?
Saddam Hussein.
He's dead.
So, we're reviewing today the trailer for Mockingjay Part 1.
Are you excited as we are for this movie to come out?
I hope you guys are because this movie looks fan-fucking-tastic.
As most of you know, it comes out November 21st.
Yes.
But today, Monday, September 15th, the first official trailer for Mockingjay Part 1 came out.
Who directed it is a good question. And
His name is Francis Lawrence.
yes. And it stars Jen Law,
Josh Hutcherson,
Liam Hemsworth,
Philip Seymour Hoffman,
the late and great.
the late and great Philip Seymour Hoffman,
I
excuse me.
salute you, sir. We
Julianne
got
Moore,
Woody Harrelson,
Woody Harrelson.
Donald Sutherland.
Then we got some of the old players like Jenna Malone and Sam Claflin from last movie.
Yep. Stanley Tucci's back.
Yep. Caesar.
Caesar. Yep. Elizabeth Banks.
Effie looks awesome. Did you
Yep.
see her in her prison garb? Prison Elfie's in. Some side notes. Did you guys know that Elfie is going to be portrayed more in these next two films because her character is well liked?
Yes. Because she's not in the book that much. I mean, I've read the book. So, I've read the book.
I watched the movies.
Let me
So-
drink some of my Chardonnay.
While you're drinking some of that Chardonnay, can you tell us what this movie is going to be about?
This movie is going to take off where it left off in the last one. PETA is captured by the Capitol people. District 13 captured Katniss, and Plutarch is a good guy.
What?
It's interesting to see that this is split up into two parts. I got the Harry Potter-itis, I feel.
Yeah, they caught Harry Potter-itis, which is good because although you can make more money by splitting it into two parts, but you also have the opportunity to tell the whole story.
And that's my thing. I think they can get a very strong theme if they kept it to one. Talking about Academy Awards, do you think this is going to get any recognition?
I don't, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I don't think it will get any attention from the Oscars because Catching Fire didn't, and I thought Catching Fire was up there. When I saw Catching Fire, I thought Jennifer Lawrence was had performed great. Although it could have been an Oscar-nominated performance, it wasn't.
Next question.
What was your favorite scene?
Yes, what was your favorite scene in the trailer? I particularly like when Katniss is talking to Donald Sutherland on the screen. That was cool.
Yeah,
I
Donald
think
Sutherland looks scary.
He's scary, he's awesome, he's badass.
He looks insane.
And he's gotten to that point where in the book he's described as somebody that always smells like blood. And he, like, you know, because he has those flowers around him. And I'm starting to smell that while watching the trailer. I feel like I have a bloody nose.
I think one of my favorite scenes that I'm really looking forward to is the interview between Caesar and PETA.
PETA, yes.
Yeah, that
Mr.
scene,
Brainwash.
the scene that they set up with the two of them are looking at each other face to
Yes.
face, kind of like Barbara Walters does.
Yes.
I'm really excited, especially because Caesar's so flashy, and the fact that
He's
in
so great.
a
But he's
tense
more
scene.
refined, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my
Can't
gosh.
wait. Another scene that I thought was really cool is when Katniss shot down. Can you see me do this? Shot down one of the freaking planes. She knocked down two birds with one stone. To our next segment, here is Study Guide. Woo! This is where we tell you what movie you should watch before you go see The Hunger Games.
Yes. Today, we usually pick two. He's picking two, just because it's convenient for him. I'm picking one. And the reason we're doing that is because we also recommend that you should read these books. They are really incredibly well written for, young adult novels, you know.
Yeah, and it's a really good story, so
Yeah.
read the books. But if anything, before you watch Mockingjay Part 1, you need to rewatch The Hunger Games
Oh, yeah.
and Catching Fire. You need to get caught up, and it's a really good story and really good performances.
I'm picking one of the best movies of all time, in my opinion. Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange, starring...
Malcolm McDowell!
So, this movie, I'm picking it because of first of all, the dystopian future that it's set in. Second of all, actually, PETA in the movie is getting brainwashed in the Capitol. In the same way, in
Malcolm
Clockwork
McDowell.
Orange, he got brainwashed in that movie.
Mhm.
Also, the last point is that the government, being this like overarching power-hungry thing, is represented in the same way in Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, also, side note, if you are 18 plus, maybe
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't watch this movie because it's really dark and there's a lot of
It was originally released rated
dark stuff.
X. There's rape in this movie, you know. So don't take your kids. But anyways, that will do it for us today. This show has been brought to you by this thing in the corner. If you hit it, you will be subscribed, and also by our description.
Mm-hmm. But one thing before you go, let us know in the comments where you think this movie will end.
Yes, this is a really interesting question. I have my own opinion, but I will not reveal because it's a spoiler. But I will be glad to continue a conversation in the comments about where this movie will end.
Right.
Spoilers in the comments.
Make sure to check out our channel. Check out some of the reviews that we have posted up, alright?
And we have Twitter, Facebook, Twitter,
Tumblr,
Twitter, and everything.
Tumblr.
So if you go to any website, you will have us in your pocket.
Good night.